Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome back to another vlog. I hope you're all well, all in good health, eating healthy and living a good balanced lifestyle. Alright, cool. So if you've basically seen my previous vlog here, so obviously I met up with one of my mates, Murshid, the great Murshid, and obviously while we was making the vlog I spoke about how I had a brand, so it just felt right that this was the best time for me to actually speak about the brand, because the brand has been in existence for some time now, but obviously I thought like, nah, like let the brand progress a bit, then it makes more sense for me to talk about it rather than just say, hey guys, I've started a brand and nothing actually happens from this. So moving on, I was speaking to my brother earlier today and I was like, ask me some questions in it, like stuff that I could answer so people could understand why I've started a brand and how it started and so on and so forth, just so you guys can get a better idea of what the brand actually stands for or represents. So yeah, I'm just gonna check my phone right now and just go back to the questions that he's asked me. So the first question is why I started the brand. So it's pretty much like obviously during the time when I started it, just before I started it, like I just started seeing a lot of people wearing like Arabic hats. So like I was like, wow, that's sick, you know, like obviously let me check it out. So obviously I went on people's websites and I saw what they were selling, and it was quite nice because I felt like it was something very unique and innovative that someone like whoever created it, whoever came up with it first, created such a cool and sick idea, like obviously bringing the Muslim community together, and it's given us something to wear, and you know, it's so many different symbolizations and it means so many things. So obviously that's one of the reasons why I started. And one of the main things is like for the past about 10 years, like I've been on and off trying to start clothing companies, and obviously it starts and then I stop and it starts and then I stop. So obviously I thought with this, let me just start it and see how it goes. And obviously like I was at a mad stage in my life as well, and I was like, nah, bun this, like if I don't start it now, I'm never gonna start it. So I started it. How I started, so obviously like when I started the brand, I started off like I made a couple samples, you know, the suppliers and the printing people were all local to me. That helps as well. When the company is local to you, it helps a lot because you don't have to think about, raw, like let me call China, let me call this country, let me call that country and see what I can do and what I can afford. Because if you call up these companies, sorry, these countries and companies, like they want a lot of high volume, and all I wanted was like a few hats, maybe let's say 6, 7, and just see how it looks on me and what people think. So obviously I made the samples, started wearing them around, people were like, oh, that's a nice hat, so on and so forth, and I was like, wow, this is actually sick, like this is actually something that I can create into a business. So obviously that's how I started, but I'm gonna go on a bit more. So obviously like when I started that, then obviously I made my Instagram page and I started speaking to other people on social media with a bit of higher following, but not just because they got higher following, but because they have a good influence and they're a good character. That's why people like to follow them. So obviously I was trying to work with them, and obviously Shumaila hairstylist, who is someone very, very close to me, like obviously she's pretty much helped me boost the business up in terms of the following and the marketing and the promotion all via social media, and that's helped me a lot. And yeah, that's pretty much how I started. Now what the brand is. So the brand is obviously called Patience London. So while I was doing my research on starting this brand, I was looking at what other people were selling, like, and other companies, they were selling the word like Amal, Salam, so on and so forth, and I was like, I want to have a word which is very close to me and relates to me and has some kind of meaning behind it. So obviously I don't want to copy anyone, like do all these words that everyone else is doing. So I came up with the word sabr, because obviously in life, you know, I've been trying so hard, like literally my life has been a madness, like up, down, up, down, up, down, and like the whole time, like I've had a lot of patience and I've been trying to do something my whole life. But the thing is, like, more times it's about consistency. It's not that I never believed in myself, because I always believe in myself, because if I don't believe in myself, then who will? That's the same way, like if you don't believe in yourself, don't expect anyone else to believe in you. So obviously that's that. And like my mind was in a mad place, like some days I'll be like on a mad thing, and then obviously some days I'm nice, and then you know it's all crazy, but then I thought, you know what, Bunny, I'm just gonna go with this. So obviously that's where patience comes from, and obviously patience comes from grammar, and obviously London, because I'm from London. Now the life in London is so fast as well, like people are trying to, you know, be something, become something, do something with their life, but no one has no patience. So obviously I thought like, right, let me put patience and London together and bring them to life. And if you see that London is written backwards, only because I thought let me add a little spice to it as well, because you see the Arabic writing, it starts from, so you're right and it goes left. So I thought, now let me twist the London around and let me start from right, blah, 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 blah. Let me start from right and take it left. So that's pretty much the meaning behind it and what the brand is. So that's the brand, and it's also an Islamically inspired streetwear brand. Now I say the word Islamically inspired because the words like sabr and all that stuff, like when I see Arabic text, automatically it has like a Islamic what's that word, man? It has an Islamic connection, yeah? Let's just say connection for now. So it has like an Islamic connection, and so that's pretty much it. That's why I would say Islamic. And obviously it's more for like the Muslim community, you know. All my pieces are like kind of oversized, they're not too tight, they don't show off your figure, so on and so forth. So yeah, plans for the brand. What I'll say is that literally right now, so I've got people from London buying my stuff, and the key is obviously to become national and then go global. But alhamdulillah, it's funny I should say that, because when I was actually when I had a sale on the December sale, I had people from like America, Germany, Denmark, alhamdulillah, buying stuff, posting it all out to them. So that's what kind of gave me a bit more reassurance to believe in the brand and then to grow that. Because sometimes you need, not sometimes, most times you need reassurance from other people, like in business, so in terms of like purchasing stuff. So you believe that, okay, cool, this is a product that someone will buy, and that can actually create more stuff and bring more stuff to the table and just, yeah, take it from there. So that's pretty much my plans. But obviously I want more people outside of the Muslim community to be involved in this brand, like purchasing it, promoting it and all that stuff. So yeah, that would be quite sick. Like I definitely love that. So those were some of the questions my brother asked me, because he had to leave. So I was like, quickly just throw like 4 or 5 questions at me, yeah. But one thing I'd really like to touch on here is like believe in your dream. Like a lot of people, I meet a lot of people every day, yeah, and we speak and they share their ideas to me, and it's mad, and they're like, oh, I'm gonna pray for you, and oh, when I start I'm gonna do this. But I'm like, cuz, like, I don't need your prayers, alhamdulillah, by the grace of Allah, you know. I don't want your prayer, I don't want nothing from you. Like, if you believe in your brand, go out and showcase it to the world and share it and create an opportunity for yourself. Because a lot of people, like, it's nice when we were talking, discussing your ideas, you know, all these ideas coming through, everything, but there needs to be like 1,000 actions for every single word that's been spoken. Now if you're just gonna sit there and spit some bars and tell, you know, talk about your brand and talk about your idea but do nothing about it, then come on, you're not really living life, are you? Like, safe, like, you know, you got a good job or you got a shit job, whatever, it doesn't matter. But the main thing is, it's always about living your dream and appreciating your ideas and believing in yourself. Because without all of that, like, what are we? Just robots, innit? But that's me, man. That's just food for thought. But vexed, yeah, because I recorded just before this and by accident I deleted the video, and trust me, like, I had so much, I was saying a lot more stuff, like it was more detailed and pretty sick. But yeah, but that's that, man. But make sure you follow my page, patiencelondon.com. And in my next vlog, like, I'll be talking about where I get my stuff made. If anyone living in East London or even the London area, if you want like proper good stuff, I can recommend the place. I'll show you guys where it is, some of the stuff that they do for me, some of the stuff that they've done for me previously. And like, obviously I have a lot of friends who I've introduced to this company. So yeah, and it's not like I could get anything out of it. I don't want anything out of it. Because you see what, yeah, like, I've been in a hard place, and like, I've kind of had to help myself, like, make so many mistakes to get to where I am now and build the knowledge that I have. So like, if I can share it with someone, I don't care. Like, I'm not one of those people that be like, right, like, oh, my man's not gonna tell me because he thinks you're gonna jack his idea or whatever. Mate, I couldn't care, because my risk is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and whatever Allah has for me is for me, whatever Allah has for you is for you. But if I know something and if I can share it, alhamdulillah, it's all good, no problem. But guys, thank you once again, jazakallah khair. Thank you very much for watching this vlog. Please subscribe, share if you like, but hit the thumbs up, and I'll see you guys on my next vlog. Assalamu alaikum.